Hello everyone, Dave Archibald here, MLF Toyota Series Angler. You, myself, and just about every other bass angler out there are accustomed throwing a bladed jig nowadays, or in other words, a chatterbait. And over the years, since I've been using them, I've used the bladed jigs or chatterbaits, whatever you want to call it, from all different manufacturers, and they all had the goods, the bads, and all that. And it wasn't until the last year and a half I came across a company called Tennessee Lunker Company, as you can see the logo on my hat, where I experienced their edition of a bladed jig. And I fell in love, and it's one big reason I'm part of their pro staff today. I wanted to show you the bait and tell you why I like it over the other baits that are out there. So this is one that I use common, and this is a shad pattern, especially beneficial down in the Tennessee River chain. We're all being about 40 days. But the design of this bladed jig, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but this gives a great action for a couple reasons. The head is a lot wider than a lot of the other manufacturers out there. This allows for a greater reaction, more of an erratic pattern. Plus the way the blade is designed, when the blade moves back and forth, it actually hits the head. Now what that does is causes even more vibration on top of just the vibration of the water fluttering around the blade. And if I want you to look here, and when I first, and I gotta tell you the truth, when I first started using this bait, I was like, oh crap, the paint's coming off on the head. And it wasn't until I realized it was the blade doing it. And it really hits really hard. I don't know how well you see that, but this was a white painted head. And it also looks like two worn silver eyes on there now, just because that blade hits it so hard. It creates such a reaction. It already has the erratic action of from the head design, the blade, but that extra clacking on it is just, it agitates the fish a lot greater than the other bladed jigs out there. And also, the real thing I really love about this is the ability to fish it slow. A lot of the bladed jigs out there, you have to really kind of give it a good rip to you, where you actually feel that action on your pole. This, you can fish it slow, you can pause it, and you can hit it hard with the reel, and it'll create a quick action and a darting action for, like, as bait fish, they hunt and dart, and that triggers a lot of strikes. And I like to use and when I'm in the Tennessee River chain, especially a swim bait trailer, such as the TLC shad. It's a 4-inch swim bait that I love to use as a trailer. This was essential to me down at Pickwick Lake a couple months ago, but I really love this bait, and I'm going to show you all the different colors. This isn't all the colors, but this gives you a great idea. You got your white shad pattern, you got a green pumpkin, a red, another shad pattern, your black blues, you always have to have a black blue, and then you got your bleeding shad here. This is just 5 of them, 6 of them here right now. I believe there's a couple more colors out there. So you have a good array of colors. You also have different sizes as well. You have the 1/2 inch and the 3/8 version. But these are great baits, great action. The hooks are really, really solid on them. They hold up. The trailers hold up well on them. This is a must in any tackle box out there, and I highly suggest it. If you haven't used a TLC Thumper Series bladed jig, and then you do try one, I guarantee you won't go back. So my suggestion to you is go check them out. The website is Tennessee Lunker Company, tnlunkerco.com, or you could also use tlcfishing.com in case you forget after listening to this video. Also check out their page on Facebook, and also if you want to hear more from me, keep checking out my social media at Dave Archibald Fishing, which is good on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and here at YouTube as well. But go out there, go to tnlunkerco.com, and I'm going to give you my own special promo code. Use my promo code, Archie10, and that will give you 10% off your entire order. Plus, if you do an order of $75 or more, your shipping's free. So get yourself a bunch of these. They have other great baits on there as well. Check out the TLC shad as for a nice trailer as well. You can't go wrong. Tennessee Lunker Company, in my opinion, the best bladed jigs on the market.